Our veins run with bold letters that punctuates the seams of our skin.
I'm a story.
A symphony, made out of sentences, creating curves out of cursive, so that these words would climb right out of these lined paper ladders.
And of a story we're usually afraid to tell in front of a bathroom mirror.
Ready to be told.
Unfold me.
I'm ready to behold.
So hold me.
So tell us a little bit about the program and what the goal is for this type of project.
Word Up happened as part of a residency that I did at Young People's Theater in the spring, and it's an idea I had that's part of a larger project I'm doing called the Possibilities of Poetry Project. So I thought, what better chance to try to explore this idea I had than while I was at the theater. So basically decided to do a youth outreach program using spoken word and theater as a means of outreach, held auditions, and Sam and Crystal and Shuli were actually part of the first project, but the idea is really to give young people a safe space to write about issues that affect them, their feelings, and then looking at different ways of exploring and performing that work on stage.
Surely you're part of the first edition. Yes. So tell us so far what you've gained from being a part of this project.
First of all, great friends. Just saying, people here right now, they're awesome. They're all amazing, and I get to know them, and especially Marcus here. We're always great friends, but after the program, we're like being able to express myself, especially writing and doing improv. Like, that's really something that I've never done, and it's really a great way of just being able to express yourself on the go. And I think it helps you as a writer as well. It makes you aware every time when you're on stage and what to do on stage.
Personally, I think the biggest thing that I learned from this program was a better way to express everything that's going on. This was probably one of the first things that I ever did of this sort that was this serious, and it's just so much that has built up throughout my entire life that kind of comes through here, and I couldn't be more thankful to have some way to get that out than having this.
Why do I write? Mainly because I'm bored at night, and there's nothing to do and watch my TV on my 6 blurry channels. What better way to entertain myself? No board games on my shelf, no food up in my fridge, so this paper I will eat until I'm happily asleep.
I write because I am sick, and I am sick of writing. Sick of writing down cliched poems, dreams that will never come true, love letters to men that I never knew, or no longer want to.
It seems from what we've seen inside, this is a very sort of, it demands that you go deep. That you find some real true stories to tell about yourselves, it seems. How has that been for you?
Well, it's been challenging. It's been really challenging because I come from a performing arts background, and I'm so used to speaking other people's words and expressing other people's words from what they've written. But this has been my first opportunity to actually share my own work and my own written word, and actually really expose myself, because it's really coming from a real personal nature, and that's really what this whole experience has been about, is about exploring and learning more about myself, and also just especially as a collective whole, I feel that like we've grown so much, and just watching everyone grow is amazing.
Cover your mouth when you sneeze. Say excuse me and please. Turn the other way when you cut the cheese.
I'm sorry.
Don't close your eyes. Don't fall asleep. It's your own fault if you miss your own stuff.
So you have an audience coming in to see the show on December 10th. What are you hoping your audience will get from your performance?
With each story and each scene that is being showcased on stage, I'm hoping that we can find common ground. I'm hoping that they walk away with knowing something and learning about something. I'm hoping that we might inspire someone to go out and write something right on the spot and think, because a lot of this is, being able to express yourself without a disclaimer, no excuses, just being what will be. So I'm just hoping that we inspire someone.
If I wanted to hear the CTC soundtrack, I just plugged in. Excuse me, I really need you to move your feet. The seat is not a place. When this train become your personal couch, and did you not hear me say, excuse me?
How are the pieces worked through? Like, do you tell the stories, and is it curated by Anne-Marie? What's the process like?
So we all just write our own pieces and we workshop them, and just like even for the script, when we put it together, we didn't necessarily use our whole piece, but we put different parts into like different sections.
We started out brainstorming just topics that affected young people, so we made a list of those. So then each week, that's kind of what I would kind of come in prepared with, is that we would talk about whether it was body image, talk about those things that affected them. People would share personal stories, and then we would take the time to write, or they would take the time to write.
Are you trying to say my ID is not valid? Just because I have an Arabic name and my middle one is Khalid?
Her skin defines the beauty of a queen, and you carry nothing but jacks and clubs, and we have to deal with the cards that were never meant to be dealt.
Did you find there was a common thread amongst, because you're a diverse group, so did you find that there was a common thread amongst all of your stories?
Actually, yes, I did, especially with a particular piece. In different words, it's the same outcome.
We're all very hungry artists, and when hungry, starving artists get together, they think about what they want, and it becomes magic. And so food was our common ground, and from there we grew into beautiful, beautiful trees.
I write to blow down and shatter walls and ladders.
I write because I create curves out of cursive so that these words would climb right out of these lined paper ladders and live a story we're usually way too afraid to tell in the bathroom mirror.
You have this wonderful group of young people here. What have you taken away from working with these young people?
Therapy? No, I'm just kidding. You can edit, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's one of those things where I've always worked from visions, all of my work, every show that I've done. And so, this is an idea that was definitely in my head in 2010. And so it's bigger than me. And that's how I feel. I feel like there's someone else here, and that God really placed this vision on me, and I'm watching it come to life. And I don't even know if they realize what's happening with their work, that there is a healing, there's a lot that just comes through the power of their words. It's really nice to see a vision become reality.
So you get to be the hype man for the show and just tell people why they should come out to see Word Up.
Okay, everybody should come to Word Up because it's a crazy experience. It's just youth from different ages, different backgrounds talking about personal issues that relate to teenagers, and everyone can relate. If you're like a baby and you're in a stroller and you don't understand anything, you can still get touched by the words. Or if you're like a 70-year-old grandpa doing the or whatever it was called, the electric finger, you can still understand it completely. And there are always issues that will be prevalent in every society that we have, and we address them head on, like headbutt it into submission, and like, yeah.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you will come out and support Word Up, playing at the Young People's Theater. And it's 2:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. December 10th.
$5.
Only $5.
And get there early because there will be no seats. So you want to be there.
Only few seats.
This is a wicked, energetic bunch. I saw some of the work and I promise you'll love the show. So come on out and support it.
Deko Masuka ni horonya ye Niminku nibanya